The Corey Love Show.
Your host, Corey Love.
Hello, my loves. I'm your girl, Corey Love, the indie plug. Welcome to Carefree Cinema Conversations. I am back for, I guess, what you will call season 2. If you're new to my platform is a positive space for all things Black independent film. We do movie reviews, behind the scene, movie premieres, blogs, and of course, interviews like this one. And tonight, you have the pleasure of meeting formally Fancy the actress, also known as Fancy the other thing. I ain't gonna tell it. She gonna tell y'all all about it. But I want you guys to meet this Southern bombshell that I call her, who's taking over the North in acting. So if you don't know Fancy, you get to meet her tonight. So I'm gonna bring her right on in.
Hey, y'all. Hey,
Hey, Fancy. Oh my gosh, you look so pretty. I love your hair. Listen, you can't go wrong with a bob, huh?
You can, and this is actually for a role tomorrow, for a film tomorrow. So, and this is what was suggested for me to wear. So, here we go.
Oh, okay, awesome. It looks good. It fits you well. I mean, what doesn't?
Right. Okay.
Girl, so go ahead and introduce yourself to my audience.
Hello, guys. I am Fancy the actress. You guys can follow me on Instagram at Fancy the actress, and you can see all what I have going on with myself. But that's me, Fancy.
In a nutshell, that's Fancy. Now, Fancy, I just want to get right on into our questions. And my very first question for you is, how did you get into acting?
So I got into acting through my podcast, guys. My producer at the time of my show, Dre, he suggested that I get into acting because it could help get my face out there more with my podcast. So I was like, I don't want to be no damn actress. I ain't never set out to be this shit. Like, what an actress? Like, not me.
I can hear you saying it too.
Girl, okay. So I was like, okay, well, I guess, I'll see what's up with this. So he told me that he was going to be filming a film later this year and said that once the director started doing auditions, he would let me know. So once she started doing auditions, he hit me up and told me to try out. I'm like, okay, I will. So I was actually getting ready to go outside one day on a Sunday fun day with my friends, y'all. And I picked up my phone to go outside. And when I picked up my phone, I immediately went to Instagram just to see what was going on outside. Right. And then the very first post that popped up was the director post. And she was saying, okay, today is the last day to get your auditions in. You have a couple more hours or something. So I was like, oh my God, I haven't even did this damn interview. I mean, this damn audition. I'm like, okay, well, maybe I should. So I literally was like, I ain't never did an audition before, no nothing. So I just propped my phone up. I did one little take and I just sent it on in. Because I'm like, okay, I just sent it on in. So the next morning, I got a DM from the director on Instagram and she was like, hey, Fancy, did you get my email? So I was like, what? So I checked the email and she had actually messaged me back a few hours later. And asked me and denied me the role that I auditioned for, but gave me another better part for me. So I was like, damn, okay, I done got casted for my first movie. Like, what the hell is going on here? So so I did that, and after I did that, that's when I knew that, okay, yeah, I need to get into this acting shit, because clearly I know what the hell I'm doing. So my second movie, I auditioned for a lead role, and I got that role, and it's just been up ever since. So.
Oh my God, how long ago was this?
So it's actually been a year. This was in September. My first film I did was in September of 2025? So
23. We ain't got 23 and 24 though.
Child, look, okay, my memory is just bad these days, y'all. Okay, come with age. But so that was last year in September, y'all. So that was exactly a year ago. That's crazy.
Oh my God, literally
a year ago.
And now moving forward, a year later, you have made, you've been in so many films. A lot of them haven't dropped yet. But on top of that, you've done something really huge that we know a lot of people are afraid to do. Tell us a little about that.
Girl, what you talking about?
The move to the D, baby. Listen. Right? That's huge.
So it was like I really took to this acting stuff, y'all. And I came across Brandon Lee. Shout out to Brandon Lee. I came across
Brandon Lee.
Right. I came across Brandon Lee on Instagram, and he was having the premiere for Quick Money in
Okay.
Detroit last December. So once I really figured out I wanted to be, was said that I want to be an actress. After I did my second movie, that's when I started, sitting down watching these Tubi movies, seeing what Tubi was really about, and
Wait, pump your brakes 1 second. So you had never been on Tubi?
no,
Stop.
I had never ever even been on Tubi. Even when I did my first movie, I wasn't on Tubi yet. I knew it was going to be on Tubi, but I just didn't get on Tubi yet. I hadn't downloaded it or nothing.
Okay.
So when Brandon Lee invited me to come down for Quick Money, I'm like, okay. And he's like, yeah, and I can introduce you to everybody. So I'm like, everybody. So girl, I started going on Instagram. I started watching these movies. My first movie I watched on Tubi was Get Paid. And I fell in love. I was like, oh, they making movies down there. Okay, I need to go be a part of
Yeah.
this. So,
Yeah.
honey, I will watch the movies. I will go to the credits. That I will go on Instagram. Network work with the people and all that. So I had made myself pretty much known before I came down here for the premiere because, like a day
Got you.
before the premiere, Brandon hit me and was like, "Dang!" So everybody just know you coming to Detroit. I'm like, "Well, I was trying to do
Mm.
all the networking before I got there because I mean, hey, I don't know who I'm gonna run into." So once I came down here and went to that premiere, I was like, okay, yeah, I gotta come out here. Like I'm just feeling it. So
Right.
I started auditioning for films. My first film I auditioned for was for Energy with Breeze and Sabri.
Yeah.
So I ended up
Mhm.
getting that role, and I came down here in February of this year and filmed that. And that's when I knew that Detroit was for me. So
Aw.
yeah, so in May when my lease was up, I was like, I'm just gonna move to Detroit, y'all. And everybody thought I was crazy, but I'm like, that's just where it's at right now. Like you
Right.
wouldn't know if you're in this industry, you would know, but if you're not, then you have no idea what I'm talking about.
Right. Right. Right.
So I up and moved to Detroit, and Detroit has been very, very good to me. Like I'm learning more. My acting has improved so much because I'm just used to acting one way, just because I'm just
Mhm.
country and stuff. So now,
Mhm.
I'm challenged to have to take my accent away. Like
Love her.
tomorrow, I'm filming A Good Man Part Two, and
Uh-huh.
Joe, the writer, he wants me to lose my accent. So I'm actually supposed to be talking proper to you guys right now for my role.
Wait, now you know I got an accent too, and it's hard. Like, how are you gonna switch it on and off? Because your accent real strong.
It is extremely strong, y'all. But I
She
was,
said, "Y'all."
yes, it
I
was
like how you added that in there.
right. Mr. Bill Swift, he actually told me, gave me some advice on set the other day, and he told me that 3 days prior to you filming, you should, if you have to switch accents or something, that's when you take those 3 days and just talk, the way you're supposed to deliver on screen. And
Okay.
then also, Mr. Joe called me this morning and was like, "This is your homework today. I need you to be over there talking proper all day for filming tomorrow." So I'm like, "Oh my God, okay." So I'm not even supposed to be talking to y'all like this, y'all. I'm supposed to be talking to y'all in a very
Oh my
calm
God, that's gonna be. You
way.
feel? Do you feel it's gonna be easy for you? Are you trying? Are you
Hell,
practicing tomorrow? Tomorrow. She
hell
said,
no,
"Hell."
I don't know that that's easy for me, child. That is not easy for me at all, honey, because I'm always saying child, and just the way I talk in my words and stuff, my words don't come out all the way correct. Like I need to pronunciate more, like more and stuff. But that's why I say Detroit is challenging me, and I appreciate it because with me being in
Yeah.
Houston, everybody likes the Southern accent because a lot of people have it, so it doesn't
Right.
bother anybody. So with me being here, I've definitely had people that wanted to cast me or did cast me
Because of
tell me
that.
to like lighten up, your accent a little bit, or they did hire me for that. But yeah, I have to lose
Um,
this accent yeah by 11 a.m. tomorrow morning.
so how do you feel about having to do that though? Like that to me is like taking you out of your element. Like how you feel about that?
I mean, it is, but like I say, it's a challenge because I need to learn how to do this. And no one has never made me try to, lose this accent. All the films I've done, no one has said, okay, lose your accent. So,
Mm.
this is one where he literally is like, okay, you are, you're a principal. My character is a principal. So I need,
Okay.
yeah, even though
Wait, Fancy from the other show. Now Fancy the actress gonna be a principal. I'm excited to see this one.
yes, it's just my character is a principal, so it's just
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just need to, give principal and not, maybe the country ass principal, from back home or something like that, child. I need to be,
Mhm.
the principal. The principal. So
And
I'll
where
figure
is
it out.
back home for those that may not know?
Huh?
I said, where is back home from those who may not know?
Oh, Texas, y'all. I'm originally from Port Arthur, Texas, but let me do that in the kind of way Mr. Joe tell me. So I am originally from Port Arthur, Texas, but I have been living in Houston since a teenager, Texas.
I'm cracking up. But see, that's what you got to do. Just say it. I think talk a little slower, and then the proper accent will come out. Child, my accent always come out. It depends on which word.
Mhm.
So
I'll get it.
trust
I'm
me.
gonna get it, girl. I ain't too much worried. I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, I know you will. I know you will. Which before you got to Detroit, you said that you were already getting into DMs and networking that way. Do you think that's what made it easier for you to get your roles?
Yes, every job I've actually gotten, y'all, has been through the DM of social media. And I just don't think people really understand the power of social media.
Hmm.
And because I have helped people, land jobs or just they ask for advice, like, how do you do this? How do you do that? I'm just like, okay, I have been helping people with this since I started. So now I'm like, okay, hold on. I ain't gonna be helping y'all like that no more now. Because if I gotta
Period.
sit out here and be, busting my ass to get all these roles and stuff, then I'm gonna need y'all to give me a little credit. So that's why I'm like, okay, I am going to offer a class. Okay, we have the fancy print, and basically the fancy print, y'all, it's a one-on-one class. Basically, I teach you my fancy print or blueprint, as they say, my
Yeah.
methods of how I land these roles. And I can guarantee you, if you follow all my methods and do exactly what I tell you to do, you can
Hmm.
land some roles as well. It's just really about learning the power of social media. And I need people to
Okay.
understand that, it's just what to have on your Instagram page, like what to say in the DM,
Got
just,
you.
what, when you go to someone else's page, don't just follow them and just message them like, hey, I'm an actor. Like, no, it's
Put
so
me in your
much
role. Put
more
me in your
to
movie.
it. Yeah, it's so much more to it, y'all. It's stuff that people don't even it's stuff that y'all should think about, but some people just don't. Because at the end of the day, some of us we don't just know
Right.
certain things. I don't know everything, so it
Hmm.
is some things I don't know. But if someone knows how to do something, then they'll come tell me, okay, this is how you do it. So I would have to
Right.
follow their blueprint. So yeah, you guys definitely have to sign up with the fancy print. I'll do one-on-one classes. At first, I was going to do group classes, but I think it's more convenient to do one-on-one classes. That way, I want to be able to dedicate the time
Give
that
that.
my
Yeah.
students need, to them. I want
Yeah.
it to be one-on-one, and I also want it to be at a schedule that's convenient for them. So if they're like, okay, well, I only have Sunday at 9 a.m. because I have to work.
Got you.
Bam, we on this
You
thing
gonna make
at
yourself
9 a.m.
available.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like that. I'm very big on one-on-one because I want to ask questions. I don't want to be
right,
overlooked. You know what I
right,
mean? So
right, right,
that's really good that you're doing that.
right.
And you're gonna start doing that when?
Um, now. Okay, hit me up
So
if you
listen, if y'all are not following Fancy, go follow her now. Sign up. Is it gonna be limited seating?
No, it's
Well,
not
it's
in the city.
one-on-one, so
It's one
no.
on one. It's one on
Okay.
one. So all you have to do is just message me and just let me know. Hey, I want to do your class. It's very affordable. It's just $100, y'all. A hundred
Child,
dollars.
they use that in food for one day. They
Yes,
got that.
it's $100 for me to give you all this knowledge. I'm just
Yes.
going to show. I'm going to show you like my method, and clearly
Yeah.
y'all see my method works. I still use my method today. I do not stop. I'm never too big to audition, but I do not stop my method just because like I've kind of gotten a little known in this industry.
Right.
But I still use my same method every day. Every
Yeah.
day I still do it because that's how I get my roles.
Okay. Okay. And one thing I like that you said that you haven't switched up. You're still doing it. You're not allowing what you got going on to make you feel like, child, I don't have to or whatever. You're
Yeah.
still doing it. So that's a good
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, because that's how I get my roles. If I stop it, I
Right.
won't get the roles. I'll just be
Right.
waiting for people to hit me up. No, I go and get it.
And now something that somebody mentioned to me the other day, we were talking about, some of the films that are coming out and already out. And guys, I want to hit right here. I'm telling you, sign up for this class. I don't have a code or anything. I'm just honestly telling you, sign up for this class because if you look at Fancy from moving to Detroit, well, before she moved to Detroit, she was already in like 2 or 3 films, right?
No, ma'am. I had done
One.
no. Before I moved to Detroit,
Uh-huh.
no, I started acting in September. I moved to Detroit the following May.
A whole
So
year almost. Okay.
yeah, so in Houston, I was in Houston acting from September 2022
Mhm.
till May 2023, and I have
Okay.
done what 5 or 6 films, I believe, maybe 7. So I've
Okay.
been in Detroit now for almost 4 months, and I've done 6 films, and I'm about to shoot my 7th tomorrow.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Like I'm the point that I'm trying to make is her strategies work. So sign up for
Right,
the class. Don't hesitate. I mean, I spent $100 on food, like
right.
so. I feel like we can do it, and you gotta want this for yourself. I mean, Fancy. I met Fancy last year, and she's leveled up so much, like just overall. And to segue into the next question, when I say level up and change, your name was not Fancy the actress on Instagram.
No, that's a part of why y'all need to be in my class. So
Okay.
my name was the Fancy Girl Tongue because my content was like tongue stuff.
Uh-huh.
I would do skits and stuff. But once I moved to Detroit, again, you have to follow the advice from people that see
Mhm.
better for you. So I
Right.
remember sitting in Dennis Reed live on Instagram because he's always going live, and he was just
Mhm.
like how people always on his live saying or messaging him saying he want to get in their movies, but when
Mhm.
he go to they want to get in his movies, but when he go to their page, it's nothing but ass pictures and all that other kind of stuff. And believe it or not, it's women that message me and that ask me for the same opportunities, and I go to their page and I be like, yeah, baby girl, you're not gonna get this, honey. You gotta
Yeah.
pull this page up. So I took that advice from him. That I'm like, when I moved here, I changed my name from the Fancy Girl Tongue to Fancy the Actress, and I didn't do no tongue content. But for my first 3 months of being here, I made it all just about acting, so people could see all my posts was just about acting. Being
Right.
around everyone down here. Like I need to let people see that I had some motion going on. I'm trying to see what's up.
Mhm. Mhm.
So you just definitely have to clean up your Instagram page, because what you're trying to present to people, you don't want them to come to your page and be like, okay, well, what kind of actress are you trying to be? Because I don't see none of your work on your page. Like me, I didn't have no films out, but I will put up like my audition tapes,
Okay.
so people can see me, in action, on Instagram. I
Right.
would
Right.
show behind the scenes stuff. It's so much that you can do, even if you don't have any
Okay.
films out for people to see you.
I'm glad you said that because that wasn't like I was wondering like if you didn't have any of films out yet, how did you? So that makes a lot of sense. You let
Yeah,
them see I'm
of
working.
course. Yes, if you
I'm
once you
working.
guys come into my class, you'll be able to see. If you don't have any footage out there for anyone to
Mhm.
see, no reels or anything, like me, I didn't have no reels, no anything.
Mhm.
Even y'all know what's crazy? Even still today, I have no reels. A year after being into actor, I do not have any acting
Mhm.
reels. But what I do is, I still audition, but I show like my auditions tapes online, and I will create a reel, to send someone. But I've done all of this without like even sending out a reel. I've never had a reel at all this whole year
Right.
of being an actress.
Oh
Mm.
wow. Okay. That's really, really good. I mean, like I said, I've seen you and the change is amazing. I'm excited to see this change in your accent. Like that's gonna be so
I
everybody's been
know.
like, that ain't a real fancy. We don't like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, yes, girl.
So we'll see how that goes. But I
Yeah.
mean, that's a part of leveling up.
It
You
is.
probably get a lot of other roles too.
Yeah, it is because I've had other roles where they're like, okay, well, we need you to change your accent, could you? And I'm like, yeah, because it takes practice. Practice makes
Okay.
perfect. So I know that for more serious roles too, that I would have to change my accent. I'm completely okay with that. I'm
Good.
in the process of learning how to do it to where I can switch it on and switch it off, in an instant.
Okay.
So I don't. It shouldn't be that hard to me. I actually just learned how to cry on camera, so I was able to do that, and that was so amazing. I did it in Corruption. I had a scene, and
Uh-huh.
Teddy was like, "Okay, so this is where I need all the emotions and everything to come out." I'm like, "Okay,"
Uh-huh.
and he was like, "Okay." I'm like, "So I gotta cry." So I had my first time of crying on cue, and I did really good at that. So I mastered how to do that because I know what I had to do in order to make that happen. So with this accent thing, I'm gonna get this shit back down, y'all. I'm gonna get it back down. Don't worry. I'm gonna get it back down so y'all can really hire me for the non-accent characters.
I know you will. I definitely know you will. And now, so you change your content to an extent. You said you had a podcast before. Is there any date for that to return, or do you intend to bring it back?
I'm going to bring the talk show back because it's highly requested.
Okay.
Not because I want to, guys, because I
Mhm.
really have been trying to just focus on my acting, but I have no problem bringing it back because it's highly requested. So I plan on bringing that back. later on in the year, maybe like around October, November. But
Okay.
as of right now, in between me doing films, I am actually creating a new show called For the Love of Fancy. So that right
Okay.
there, yeah. So For the Love of Fancy, you guys will just be on my journey, on my dating journey, while I'm up here being an extras child. So we'll see what comes from out of that. But the Fancy Talk Show will most definitely be returning. But like I said, by the end of the year.
Okay. Now tell us about For the Love of Fancy Chat.
So, For the Love of Fancy is just basically, giving the men what they want in the DMs and out here. Like, I'm going to let y'all fly me out, set me up and go on these dates. And I'm going to document these dates so
Uh-huh.
everyone can see, a life in dating fantasy,
Yeah.
baby. Like, just trying to how to juggle, dating and filming, with the crazy
Okay.
schedules, because dating is definitely hard. It's hard, number one, today, but like in what I do, it's hard because I have these sex scenes,
Right.
sunset on beach, all of
Oh,
that.
okay.
Right.
Okay.
And you may have like 2 weeks of filming, you probably can't see your partner or something like that. Like it's
Mm-hmm.
crazy. So I just want to bring people along with, people have started with me from being a streamer, a broadcaster,
Mm-hmm.
to a podcast. I mean, I'm sorry, to an actress. So now I want them to follow my dating life. So
Okay.
we'll see what's up with that, Y'all know I'm so entertaining over here, child. So we'll
You
just see what these men's bring, honey. I ain't for the
wait,
BS.
you are entertaining. Now, listen, I know you probably I'm quite sure you've already gotten 100 people already.
Girl. Yeah. I'm like, okay, hold on now. I may need to really make this a real show instead of just trying to just do it myself on my phone on Instagram, honey. Probably need to get a whole other production team to come. I didn't expect the response that I got today. I've gotten so many responses, it's ridiculous.
And you
And
just
I'm
dropped
not
it
trying to
last
be
night,
nosy.
right?
Huh?
You just dropped it last night.
Well, I put it on my story last night on Instagram, but today I dropped the video. And yeah, the emails and DMs are just coming in like crazy.
Wait, now let me ask you something. You said dating. Now, is that gonna be exclusively men or dating females too?
No, I don't date no hoes, baby.
You don't think know what?
I don't date these bitches. I'm not
I
cooking and
thought you
cleaning
said
for.
oh.
I'm not cooking and cleaning for no female around here, honey.
I'm
It's
just
all
asking,
child.
okay?
So this is all for the menses, baby. This is what that is about, child. I don't know what Corey over there talking about, baby.
Listen, I don't know. You gotta ask somebody out there might want to know, honey. You get that okay?
Yeah, well, me and on the baby.
Now, before we close out, not do you, but how many films can we look forward to?
Okay, so today, in this 1 year, I have done. Oh Lord, I can't remember. I don't know if I've done 14 or 15 films, but I've signed on to 16 within my first year. So just
Wow.
know by the end of this year, I've had my first one. It just came out, Energy on Tubi. But this is what, September. So by December of this year, I will have 10 movies that be done drop, y'all.
Wow.
I know, it's so exciting. It's so crazy, and I'm still
I
filming stuff. It's
know.
so crazy. Like I can't believe like I'm filming. Oh, let me say this, y'all. So earlier this year in April, I remember laying in my bed and turning on A Good Man. I remember I kept seeing it like on Tubi, but I was like, okay, let me just go ahead and watch it. I remember watching it and I was like, oh my God, like I hope they have a part two. This damn movie is good as hell. And it's like some months later, I am in Detroit filming part two. Like,
Imagine that.
what?
Just things people dream of.
Never even thought of that at all. Just laying
Yeah.
in the bed, I was one of many people that's like, "Oh my God, I can't wait to see part two." And to know
Yeah.
that I got the call, to hey, by Joe. Joe called me and he was like, "Fancy, I want you to come in and read for me." And I'm like, "What? For what?" And a good man too. I couldn't believe it. I was like, "Oh my
Oh,
God, what? Hell yeah,
yeah.
I'm coming." So yeah, I end up getting a supporting role in there, which I'm super excited about. I'll be working with Kamal Smith, so I'm so excited about all of this.
Yeah, Kamal's really though. Kamal's
Yes,
doing he's
yes,
working.
yes. Yeah, I really love him. He knows what he's doing. I can't say what my character is because I don't want to give it away, but
Yeah.
all my scenes in A Good Man Part Two are with Kamal. So I'm
Mm.
very grateful that he's my
Okay.
scene partner for, you know, all my scenes. So
Nice, nice. Now, one thing that I want to ask might be a little touchy. We're not getting in our feelings, folks. This is business. You've done almost 16, or which one of your films was the most fun? Or which one can't which one was the most fun and which one you can't wait to drop? Like, I know you can't wait for all of them to drop, but like, which one you want people to see fancy? Like, this is me killing the shit.
you know what? The one film that I really can't wait to see is, I actually have two,
Okay.
and I'll give y'all reasons why. So the first one I can't wait to see is Corruption,
Mm-hmm.
by Teddy. It was his first film. I can't wait to
Okay.
see that film because that was the film that challenged me to where I had to be emotional, you know. But when it was
Wow.
time to shoot, Teddy literally was like, okay guys, okay, Fancy, you ready? So I'm like in scene, you know, I didn't sit down, I'm ready to do the scene or whatever. And he was like, okay, so this is the scene. I need all your emotions to come out. I need the screaming and hollering, the boo-hoo crying. I'm like,
Mm.
wait, what? I don't know how to cry on cue. What do you mean? I'm thinking I'm just gonna have to be like, oh my god,
Uh,
oh my god, I can't believe it. Oh my god, but
yeah.
girl, no. So in that moment, I just remember him just saying, okay, well, you know, we're on. Just whenever you're ready, you just go ahead. And I'm just looking at
Mm-hmm.
everybody standing around, the camera is rolling. I'm like, I really have to fucking cry.
Mm-hmm.
So I just got up, I walked around, and I figured out my method, and I just started boo-hoo crying. So I can't wait to see that play out. My other one I can't wait to see is
So wait, you started crying like tears and stuff, like
yeah,
real
oh baby,
tears?
I boo-hoo cried.
For
Okay.
real?
Yes, I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my god, I'm so proud of myself. I didn't, because I don't even try to audition for roles. When I see roles and it says, you know, have to cry or be
On
emotional, I
demand
don't
cry.
audition. I don't audition at all because I don't want to audition for something that I know I can't give. You know, if
Got you.
they say that this character needs to cry, then why am I going to go and audition for something I know I can't do? And I think
Can
that's the
do
problem that a lot of people do. They try to get these
it.
roles, they land them, they be
Mhm.
like, oh my god, I got to do this, and I'm like, well, you have to do it. You know,
Yeah.
you can't tell a how who are you to tell a director I'm not going to do that? Like,
Right.
what?
Right.
No. So,
Yeah.
but
So do
that's
you feel
that.
like now you can do it again?
Oh yeah, now I can do it. Yeah, because I practiced it many times after. I'm like, oh my god, I actually can do this. So yeah, I figured out my method to that, and I'll share that with you guys in the fancy print. You know, if you guys come over to my
One
group.
on one.
Okay. So my other movie I can't wait to see is a DR2 production by Dennis Reed. It's Elle's movie. Her movie called Justice. I can't wait to
Mm.
see that film because I played Elle and Red's mom, Angela's mom. So what's it? Yeah, Angel's mom. And I'm just
Okay.
like, you know, we're all around the same age. So I'm just like, oh my,
Right.
yeah. I mean, I'm 39, but they're like, what, 32, 33, 34, something like that. But we're all like around the same age. And I had to play their mom.
Oh
So, you know, with
wow.
the short wig and, you know, with Candace supplying the makeup as she do, you know, it gave. So I can't wait to see that on screen because Miss Deborah herself, you know Deb.
Yeah, Deborah Lane Spencer.
Yes.
That's my. Oh, I love me some Deborah
Yes,
Lane
who doesn't
Spencer.
love Deb? Okay.
Right.
One night after filming, she called me and it was late too. When she called me, I was like, oh my God, I don't want to answer this. Like, I'm scared. What did I do to mess up? Do Dennis want to fire me? Like, what is going on? Girl. So I
You're
remember
so
answering the
crazy.
phone. I didn't even say hello. I was like, yes, Deb, what I did. And she was like,
Mhm.
Fancy, I'm just here to let you know that you did so good today. I was like, what? She was
Aw.
like, yes, I just had to call you. So I was like, oh my God. I just, you know, I was, I didn't think I was doing good, but it's just that I just know how, you know, Dennis Reed them are
They
over
look
there,
for,
you
yeah,
know. And
yeah,
then with me playing, you know, their mom, I just wanted it to be believable. So she say I gave, and I really brought that character to life. I felt myself, you know,
yeah.
bringing that. So I really cannot wait to see, you know, how that looks on screen as well. So those are two that right now I really cannot wait to see.
I can't wait either. Like, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for you. Like, I remember when we were talking in the beginning, and then you like just transformed. Like, what the
Yes,
heck?
yes, yeah. It's really amazing. And I'm also learning, being on these sets. Like when I'm on set, if I'm not filming, I'm definitely in somebody's face in one of these departments trying to see what's going on. Because I want to learn everything behind the camera because
Right.
I want to make films one day.
That is
So
dope.
I've told, this is one thing you guys have to know too. Even though I'm an actress, y'all,
Mhm.
when me want to learn things behind set, I actually told Joe Smith, who I'm doing A Good Man 2 with tomorrow. I told him from now on his films, if I'm working on his film or if I'm not, the days that I'm off, if I am a cast member in his film, put me on as the PA for
Got
days that I
you.
don't work. Because, and if you don't guys don't know what PA is, baby, that's from going to get some water to go and find somebody panties they didn't left somewhere, or go and pick up something. Like, because I want to be on set so I can just be learning behind the camera. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I'm
Yes.
able to, I don't feel like I'm too good to, so I got to go on the set and be a PA. I don't mind going and picking up some trash or going to pick up the pizza or something. Like, I'm on the
Yeah.
set. So, and that's one thing I like about Detroit. When I moved here, like, I'm never really just tired. I wake up, I be so happy because I can get up, I can go on sets. I'm doing stuff
Because
towards
you're happy.
yes, I really found my happiness out here. So I'm just grateful. I'm excited that everyone just wants to work with me down here. They
I'm
really give me
excited for you, girl.
opportunities. And I really shout out to Brandon Lee, because Brandon told me when I was like, dang, so like you really looked out bringing me here. And he was like, I know when people are being overlooked. And I'm like, I just got into this, but he was like, yeah, Fancy, but you're gonna go far. So it's like, if I can help you, skip a few steps, then I'm
Yeah.
gonna help you. And I appreciate it because he pretty much helped me, you know, get where I'm at right now. So
Nice.
I really like appreciate Brandon Lee for, all of this.
And hey, check out Brandon Lee. As you can see here, I have put his picture and his Instagram page. Follow him as well. He's an executive producer. So if you got something coming out and you need that help with funding, make sure
Right,
you hit him up. He
right,
got you. Well,
right.
I don't know. Let me not say that. Check him out.
Right. Yeah. He works magic, y'all. So
He what?
I say he works magic, baby. Go on over there if you need something. He definitely can help you out with something,
He
honey.
gonna make it happen. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to say thank you so much, Fancy, for being on the Corey Love Show. It's
Of course.
exciting, and I'm really genuinely happy for you. We talk all the time,
Yeah.
so I can't wait to like. I already told you, don't switch up on me, girl. Don't
I'm not gonna switch up on me. I
okay.
don't know why she tells that to me, y'all. She always say, "Don't switch up on me. Don't forget about me." I'm like, "Girl, what? Don't you forget about me, baby? Look what you doing."
Right. Okay. Listen.
Right.
Now, guys, make sure you follow Fancy at Fancy the Actress. If you're serious, sign up for the one-on-one class. The Fancy print is coming out. Follow her journey when she starts what is it? The Fancy for the Love of Fancy.
For the love of
I know
fancy.
that's gonna be so interesting. You
For the
already know
love of
I'm in on that. I need to be in on that.
Listen, For the Love of Fancy actually starts this week, y'all, because after I
Okay.
finish filming um A Good Man 2 tomorrow, I have to go to Atlanta for the rest of the week for the To Be meet and greet in Atlanta.
Mhm.
So the first episode will actually film this weekend in Atlanta. Well, I'm going to film it. So I'm going to do my first date in Atlanta, y'all. So pray for me, honey.
Okay, you're gonna do it. It's gonna be on YouTube. You're gonna
Yes, I'm
upload
going
it
to
to
put it on
YouTube.
YouTube. It's going to be on my YouTube channel, which is Fancy Talk Show on YouTube.
Fancy talk show. That's exciting. I cannot wait. Now, y'all already know if this is your first time watching my show, at the end of every show, I play a game. So we're gonna play Fancy look like
Lord.
we're gonna play a game with Fancy. And I wanna play, let me see what I'm gonna do tonight. Complete the movie title. Let's do complete the movie title. No?
Come on, I'm scared. Come on.
Okay, so I'm gonna name a movie. I'm gonna say, let's see, I'm gonna say Street.
Legal.
Okay, so I'm gonna do it like that, and then you gotta complete the title of the movie. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Hold on, girl. Let me get the movie.
Shimma, hold on. Let me get the movie.
Let me get it. I hope you know some of them because they random.
Okay, come on.
Okay. All right. So if you don't know it, don't feel anyway. Listen, I just pick movies that I've watched. You may not have watched them because you be filming. So let's see. You ready?
Okay.
Top. Wait, no, that's not the name of it.
I'm scared already.
You scared? Okay. I don't know if you've seen them. That's what makes me nervous. Okay, Black Blank Blues.
Oh, I can tell you how the cover look, who all on there and everything. Is it Black Indie Blues?
Black what?
Maybe I'm saying it wrong, but I can tell you who all on it. The cover is black and blue, and it got all them people on there. I just don't know the title.
Sierra Angelia is on there. Okay. Yep. Black Straight Blues.
Black Straight Blues, baby.
You get it after. Okay. This was a series that came out a while back. It's a DR2. True. Now, similar to Street Legal.
Huh?
Similar to Street Legal.
Okay, so remember I just got on Tubi late last year.
So then I can't give you these movies. They all on Tubi.
It's a lot I still haven't watched on there, honey.
Okay.
I think it's Street Legal dropped when last week, girl, and I'm just on episode 2 today, and it's Monday.
What happened?
I said I'm just not getting around to watching Street Legal. It's a lot of stuff I haven't watched, but I didn't put that in the front so I can watch that because everybody else got dang on watching it.
Girl, you
let me tell y'all one thing about me too, y'all. Before I got into acting, I don't watch TV. I started back watching TV when I got into acting because clearly it was for networking purposes. But join my class, the fancy print, and I'll let y'all know why.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, let's try at least 2 more. God Forgives.
Yep. I just watched that. I actually watched it. That's a really good movie.
Yeah. That boy, really, I gotta have a 2, baby.
That's a really good movie. I'm not good with names, movie names, y'all.
Okay, so we can't play that game with you. We gotta play another game with you. And I ain't prepared for another game. Okay, so let's do this or that. I'm gonna just make up shit right now. I mean, that's all we got. Okay, you got me impromptu. Shit, I ain't no damn actor. Shit, I'm a host. Okay, let's shit. Okay. Scene. Wait, I feel like I gotta make up shit. Hold on, god dang. Okay, wait. Let me see if I find an old one. You were cracking me up. Okay. Oh god damn. Okay, I'm gonna say a word. You gonna tell me what comes to mind first. That's the easiest thing I could do right now.
Okay, girl.
You ready? Kitchen.
Who?
Kitchen.
Knives.
Okay. Male.
You said male?
Male.
Male, M-A-L-E?
M-A-I-L.
Oh, M-A-I-L?
Mm-hmm.
Post office.
Shit. Liquor.
I don't drink it.
Cannabis.
I smoke it. Hello.
Water.
I bathe with it.
Meat.
I don't eat it.
You're killing me. Tongue.
I got it.
Okay, books.
I need to start reading more.
Sex.
Ooh, I need some more of that too.
I know you was gonna say that. I just knew you was gonna say that. Oh my god, podcast.
I got one. Fancy Talk Show on iHeartRadio, Spotify, and you can find the visuals on YouTube. Go and look at season 1, y'all. Season 2 coming soon, honey.
Period. And now tell them where they can find you again and what you have coming that we need to look forward to within the next couple of weeks.
Okay, so if y'all follow me on Instagram at Fancy the Actress, okay? If you also want to follow my podcast, it's Fancy Talk Show on Instagram as well, and also on YouTube, also on iHeart and Spotify. So what I have coming up, like I said, y'all, it is freaking September, October, November, December. It's 4 months left in this year, right? And I have like 10 movies that's going to drop within these 4 months. I'm just super freaking excited. This month I have my premiere here, Corruption in Detroit. It's on September, I want to say September 28th or 29th.
29. I'm
Yeah, the
so mad I
29th.
can't be there. Ugh.
Yes, we have the Corruption premiere. Next month we have the Justice premiere. That's the one I just cannot wait to see. We have Justice premiere next month. I'm not sure when Please is, but we filmed Please before Justice, so I'm pretty sure that will be coming out. Will their
Okay.
premiere either this month or next month as well. I am filming another DR2 film at the end of this month. Um, I have other stuff I just can't really say because I mean we
Yeah,
haven't
yeah.
signed it yet on that paperwork
Okay.
yet.
NDA.
But I do have things coming out. Check, just look out for also for the Love of Fancy. Like I said, the first date will be this week. We're gonna see how this go, child. But
Okay.
yeah, Atlanta, we had a Tubi meet and greet this weekend. I can't wait to see like all the other Detroit actors that I'm happy to be going there with and see, what Atlanta, has set up for us. So I
I
mean,
feel you.
got a lot going
Mhm.
on. Hmm.
All right, now thank you so much again for being a part of the Corey Love Show.
My
I'm
first interview.
excited. Huh?
I say my first interview, and you got it, Corey.
I feel so exclusive, baby. Y'all don't know. Thank you so much. That is amazing. Like you're like, big. So that's huge for me.
Oh,
I'm
not
so
big.
excited.
Well, you know what? Because I actually when I go to Atlanta, I have 2 interviews I'm doing. So I always told Corey, I was like, "You gonna do my first interview, girl."
And I
So
got it. You kept your word, baby. And I
I kept
appreciate
my
that.
word. I
I
kept my
appreciate that.
word. We all got to start somewhere. So and I came across you, not too long ago, and repost your stuff and all that. I'm like, okay, she cool. So
Yeah.
glad to the interview. I don't see why I would say no. Shit,
Yes, I appreciate you. I mean, that means a lot. Trust me, it
no
really,
problem.
really does.
Hmm.
So thank you again so much. Again, guys, follow her at Fancy the Actress and just stay tuned.
Right. Thank y'all.
And I'm your girl, Corey Love. As you already know, I'm here on Thursdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if there's somebody you want to see on the show, let me know. If you want to be a sponsor of the show, let me know as well. Or just go to my website at www.thecoreyloveshow.com. As always, guidance, blessings, and love. Good night.